Hello Capricorns, this is your January 30th and 31st reading. Please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified of your future readings that I put up. I am doing the daily readings just a little bit different. I'm starting with the Magical Times cards. It really worked out well for the past few readings I've done it this way, so I think I'm going to keep doing it this way. So let's see what's happening for Capricorn for January 30th and 31st. How will Capricorn be ending January 2019? Please and thank you. All right, that's the one that's sticking out to me. So, it says mercy. Let compassion fill your world. Offer kindness to all living things. Which you give, you also receive. So there may be a situation that comes up that it would be really, really easy for you to still stay mad at. So you may need to just kind of like not let it go, but just have a little bit of compassion and maybe even offer kindness to someone who kind of did you wrong. This also really kind of talks about, especially like the last part of it, it could just have karma up there, but just make sure that your goal is not to set out to harm people or to win no matter what, and just make sure that you have compassion for others around you even when they don't always have compassion for you. All right, let's see what else is happening for Capricorn for January 30th and 31st, please and thank you. So you have the Queen of Pentacles here, so you have felt a little overburdened. You may have been putting everyone else's needs above yours. So you're a little, I'm just getting weathered, even though you're not actually weathered, but you're just a little exhausted. You've been through a lot. You always are putting others. It feels like you're always taking care of other people. Like you feel responsible for taking care of other people. And with these two cards, I get that the mercy you really need to give is to yourself because you're exhausted right now. Let's see what else has happened for Capricorn for January 30th and 31st. Please and thank you. So this card's been coming up a lot lately. I'm glad it's this side though, because this side is a little bit more, a little bit darker, but this side, I really like this side because I feel like you're moving on from this energy. You're like, you're kind of tired of carrying all these responsibilities and taking care of all these other people. I'm getting that you really feel like you've lost a lot from doing this. And you're not mad about it. You're not, you really aren't doing it to really get back at anybody or with ill intent, but you're just, you're tired, you're exhausted, you're tired of feeling down, you're tired of, what you feel you've lost, or so you're like looking up, about to get up and do something else. You're about to take your two cups over here that are still standing and work with them because you can't stay in this energy forever, or this energy. You need to move forward, and I get what you're gonna, That's what you're thinking about doing now. Let's see what else is happening for Capricorn for January 30th and 31st. Please and thank you. Yeah, things have been out of balance in your life for a while now. This card comes out a good bit too, but this side has been coming out more so than this side, which is talking about things definitely not being in balance. And I get that this is where you were with this energy right here. You were kind of like, you felt like someone was kind of pulling your strings, like you weren't in control of anything, but you were responsible for it all. So that's like a horrible place to be in, to be responsible for everything but not have the power, so to speak. But you're moving out of that energy and moving more to a more balanced life. So you're gonna find, you're gonna kind of like not spread yourself so thin. You're not gonna take responsibility for things that you're not really responsible for. You're just gonna find that balance that you've been looking for. You could also be offered help, or someone might come in and help you out of this being overburdened. So let's see what else is happening. What is the outcome for Capricorn for January 30th and 31st? Please and thank you. So you're really going to be focused on work, your skill. It may not be work related. This is really just a craft. This is a craft or a hobby or a skill of some sort, and so you may be getting a new skill or just really working on the skill and making it better. Crafting, mastering your crafts, so to speak, and maybe mastering this balance that you're trying so hard to get to, that you're finally getting there. But you're definitely going to be moving out of this overburden, which you have a lot of pentacles here. So I really feel like this could be a work problem, a work or a money problem. Like you're really taking on too much responsibility at work, and that might be what the problem is. And things are finally getting back in balance at work, and you're just really you're not really taking responsibility for everybody at work. You're really just focusing on your job and what you need to do, and what you need to learn to get better at what it is what you're doing. All right, Capricorn, that is your January 30th and 31st reading. Please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel so you'll be notified of your future readings that come up.